Hey y'all, time for another Turbans World. This one's a bit more serious. As y'all know, yesterday was September 11th, and I was going to make a video yesterday, but then I thought about it and I decided to hold off until today. And the reason for that being that I want to talk about, very briefly, because I could talk about this for hours. I want to talk about the days after September 11th and the months and the years that have followed since that day, and just the effect that it had on me and my family. I was 12 when it happened, and actually it was one of my older sister's birthdays. Yeah, talk about the worst possible morning of a birthday. But when I woke up that day, excited for her birthday, and then we walked downstairs, turned on the TV, and the rest is history. And like I said, I was young when it happened, so I didn't quite realize everything that was going on. It didn't really hit me, I guess, for a while, and honestly, probably took a couple of years before I actually understood how much changed from that crazy, crazy, terrible day. Now, like I said, I could talk about this for a long time. I'm not going to. The purpose of this video is for me to express one of the things that really came out of it. And as you know, some of y'all know, I have two brothers serving in the military. One's in the Air Force, one's in the Marines. And I think every time September 11th comes back around, or another anniversary, I think about them, and I think about their service. I think about my uncles, who have been firefighters for years and years and years, and just all the different people who are serving this country, and the incredible sacrifice that they make on a daily basis, and how grateful I am for that. But also, it helps remind me not to take this life and the time that I have too lightly. I mean, I know I'm a goofy guy and I try to be silly, but I also try to appreciate the time that I have. And every time September 11th comes around, and I mean, there are other days as well, but it really is a reminder to, not waste the time that I have, to not waste the moments and the time that I have with people that I care about and people that I love. So, I mean, that's what really stuck out to me about September 11th. On top of all the crazy sacrifices that people made, on top of the fact that I think it had something to do with my two brothers joining the military and a lot of my friends growing up joining the military, but also just how quickly life can change and how quickly something like that can happen, and the world as you know it will change, and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So, think about that, and maybe try to appreciate the time you have and the people that you have around you a little more. Later, y'all.